ever have a strange dream? A dream where you learn about the topic regarding of your assignment. Yeah, I had one. And everything started when I read this book and bumped to her. It only an ordinary day when my lecturer gave the assignment regarding the state constitution. Yet, since it is a law subject, that will be kind of boring. And I lost my focus very fast. So, I decided to take a break. When I opened my eyes, I realized that I'm not at the place where I'm supposed to be. I don't know where I am. And then I saw her, the girl who bumped me at the library. She gave me her hand, and when I touched it, I see myself holding a laptop.
Hello? So you are good with assignment just now? Then why you sleep? You need to do your assignment. Wake up, my dear. Now you need to listen to me. I want to teach you some an easy topic about your assignment question, which is state constitution. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to know is the definition of constitution. Constitution brings the definition of the rules and practices that determine the composition and functions of organs of central and local government in the state and regulate the relationship between the individual and the state. For example, in Malaysia, we practice parliamentary democracy with constitutional monarchy in which we have the Yang di-Pertuan Agong as the head of federation under the constitutional monarchy, as well as the separation of powers into three parts, which are the legislative, the judiciary, and the executive. Now you understand about the introduction, right? Then we move on to the next content, will be state constitution. And I will explain to you in detail about it. The federal constitution gives ironclad assurance to the rulers to succeed and hold their lofty positions. On the off chance that any question emerges about progression is still up in the air exclusively by royal residents specialized. However, state rulers have a lot bigger focus than the Yang di-Pertuan Agong of issues like Islam, Malayadat, and government of honors. In expression, all state constitutions give on the rulers immense individual focus on such royal residence matters. That's for the content of state constitution. Now you need to lay on your ear carefully for the example of case law pertaining to the state legislation. In the case of Fatul Bari bin Mat Cahya and Honorable Majlis Agama Islam Negeri Sembilan, the Federal Court held that the State Legislative Assembly had acted within its legislative power in acting Section 5(3) of the Sharia Criminal Enactment Negeri Sembilan 1992. Wait. Before we move to the next conclusion, you must know about the distribution of legislative powers. The legislature of state may make law for the whole or any part of the state, without prejudice to any power to make law conferred on it by any other article. The legislature of a state may make law with respect to any of the matters enumerated in state lists. That is to say, the second list set out in the next schedule or the concurrent list. To make you clear and more clear, insofar as any law made by Parliament or any regulation made in pursuit of such a law restricts the right of a state or its residents to the use of navigation or irrigation of any river wholly within that state it should not have effect in the state. That's for the distribution. After distribution, you must understand about the content of proportion to be instead in the state constitution. Now, you focus and focus. The government of the state which is available to the executive council. State law may make provision for requiring the ruler to act after consultation with or on the recommendation of any person or body of persons other than the executive council in the exercise of any of his functions other than two which are function accessible in his discretion and functions with respect to the exercise which a provision is made in the state constitution or the federal constitution. To conclude everything for you, my sleepy girl, in total cases of state power, outright watchfulness and right to withdraw have no lawful premise. Then, counseling the federal government to not meddle in the state's business and strategy choices when this effect on unfamiliar relations and cause monstrous ecological corruption reflect absence of information on the federal government's superseding powers in numerous areas. Before you wake up from your daybreak, my sleepy girl, in any case, this doesn't uproot the custom-based law which frame the premise of commercial law by and large under the Malaysian general set of laws. That's all for your lecture in your dream. Now, please wake up from your daybreak.
My